the way to get your Maltese, you know. For example, the moment you can begin, I can tell you now.
Yo, gorillas, welcome to the Athlete Insider podcast by Gordation. My name is Phil, and today's guest is the planche beast itself, one of the strongest planche athletes in the world from France. I'm happy to welcome you here, Valentin Blanc from Team Outsiders. Welcome to the
Yeah,
show, Valentin.
thanks a lot. Hello.
I'm really happy to to make this real. You know, like a lot of people ask for this interview, a lot of questions. Yeah, can you please interview Valentin? I want to know, I want to learn about his plans, etc. So I'm really happy that you took the time to make this and to realize it. And yeah, let's just kick off with the question: how do you present yourself? Who is Valentin? Who are you?
Um, I'm someone that was doing nothing clearly in his life, you know, and that before workout didn't have passion or really real occupation, positive occupation in life, and I found something that I like, that I love a lot, and then. I'm someone excessive. When I do something, I do 0% or 1,000%, and that's the point in calisthenics too.
Okay, that's a really nice mindset to do something nothing or like nothing, not at all, or like with 100%. That's really
That's it.
cool. Um, let's jump into the hard facts. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Okay, so already quite some experience in your life. When you see the really like the young generation, the athletes with 16,
Yeah,
17, 18 years old.
yeah,
That's
yeah. But the good moment for a man is, yeah, from 16 something to 35. Then I have time. Yeah, I know. I came into work at 19. Then was a little old to begin, but no, we have time. The age is in your head.
That's true. That's true. And I'm pretty sure that you will be able to do some crazy full planches after 35.
I hope. Yeah.
We'll see. Where are you born?
I'm born in Montpellier, in south of France.
Okay. But you have your roots, your family doesn't just come from France, right?
Yeah, I have half of my family that come from Ukraine, in Lviv, a little city down of Ukraine.
Okay. So Montpellier, Ukraine, good combination. How tall are you?
I'm 160. I don't really know, you know, because when you're little, you don't want to know how much you're little. Then
Okay.
between 165 and 167, I don't really know, and I don't really care.
Okay. And how heavy are you right now?
Right now, I'm 66 kilos.
Okay. And that's your competition form, or are you lighter or heavier during competitions?
Mm, little by little, you know, the your body grow and stay a little bigger each year, you know. Then I began with a base around um, 59 kilos. uh, my last competition, the swept 4, uh, I reached 63 or 64 kilos, but right now it's really hard to go under with 64 kilos. I
But
try to always stay the lighter possible, you know, for performance, but I already eat only one time a day, and I cannot really do more to go more little. It's like the minimum I can be, you know.
wow. And are you stronger right now than you were at SWUB in Madrid, or are you?
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
really a lot. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm like I'm already looking forward to the question about your nutrition. If you eat once a day, but we will come to this later. Um,
Okay.
how does your day look like? What are you working as? Yeah. What is your profession?
You know, I did little jobs like this for some years. Only half of the time, not a complete job. You know, to hold the maximum time to train and for conditioning and for everything around sports. Because my project is to live about it and you know, share with people, and that's it. Then I had little work for some years, and now from near 1 year I'm living only about online coaching. We produce content. We will do. We have other plan, but one by one. For now, we are on material content about learning calisthenics, and later we will see what next.
Wow, that's really nice. I love seeing calisthenics athletes being able to make a living from their coaching, from their personal training, whatever.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that's
hard for the moment
yeah,
because it's a free sport, but it's same for football. If you just want to play and try to learn by yourself, you can just buy a ball and play football. But as in every sport, if you want someone to help you, give you some time, and help you to prevent some injury, or don't leave the problem to learn, then
yeah.
yeah, it's like this.
That's true, because like I feel calisthenics athletes are more and more seeing that the experience that you have, like being injury free, performing on such a high level, about nutrition and stuff like that, it's not something that you can always look up on YouTube, but it's something that you
Mhm.
also have to invest in, because it's a shortcut. It's like a shorter way to success, and that's really nice that there are people who offer this, like you. And we will
Yeah.
also come to your Maltese program and your planche program later. But that's really, really nice. That's great to hear. Let's jump to your calisthenics journey. How did you get in touch with the sport?
Okay, how is a random day?
Yeah, like when
Okay,
when
then
did when did you get in touch? Like you said, you started with 19 with the sport, with calisthenics.
yeah, I was
How did you
19.
begin with 19? How did you see calisthenics?
At the beginning, I didn't know I was. Sorry for my English if it's not perfect. I didn't know I was doing calisthenics. I was just doing pull-ups and random movement I was seeing on YouTube. And one day we saw, who was it? Artem Morozov and the old Russian guys, doing street workout and calisthenics. And then what we was doing was really similar, And then we came into calisthenics like this. But at the beginning was just a way to get some muscle.
Okay, so you started with sets and reps, and then you saw
Yeah,
the.
yeah, but for a really short time. I was doing sport with an old friend, and after 3 months, if I remember well, I saw a French guy doing straddle planche, and the first reflex was, damn, and I have to try it, And then I tried, but in pronation, and my wrists are not done to work in pronation. And the morning after, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I can do it, I can do it. And I tried, but with thumbs in front of me, then
Mhm.
in neutral grip, and then straddle planche. Bad form, but straddle planche at the first day. Then I was
Well,
like, oh, it's done for me. And I stopped with the set and reps and every other exercises. And I focused only on handstand push-ups, straddle directly.
wow. Okay, so you directly fell in love with statics, with the
Yeah.
static moves. So you never had touch like with dynamics, right? Or
No, at the beginning I was just playing, it was really not serious, and I tried to do one or two 360 for fun, but no, it's not done for me because when I began calisthenics 6 years ago, dynamic was pretty not existing. It was 10 or 20% of the sport, and everything was about strength, and that's why I began street workout. Then no, this came after, and I'm not done for this.
okay. And after your first straddle planche, like 6 years ago, how did you continue? Did you try to get good form in straddle planche, or like what were the next
Not
steps?
really, because right now, yeah, you have to be clean. If you are not clean, you don't have planche. But when I began, if you was doing a straddle like this, or even banana, or even bent arm, it was a straddle, Then because we didn't know whole body, we didn't know positioning and optimization of the planche, before. Then we was just pushing stupidly, trying to make a lot of volume of work and just enjoying.
Okay. So how did your training look back then? You just did 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours of just bad form, or like how?
In the beginning, I came crazy with calisthenics, and I was training 3 times a day. Like in the morning, I was waking up, I was going to train, in walking my dog, then coming back home, eating, then go again to train, go back home eating, and in the evening go again to train. But was okay for 1 year, and after 1 year, I had lots of problems, 6 months of injury and things like this. Then I I tried to learn knowledge about general sport and adapt it to what I was doing. Then after this injury, I came back to workout, but more safely.
Okay. And how long did it take for you to do, like in today's form, a good form straddle planche?
Mm, I can't answer, but I didn't try to be clean for example, I think 3 years.
Wow.
Then, but when I decided to convert my bad form into clean form, uh, you can be clean, but you have to be clean all along the run. Then just to do a clean full planche, it's a month or 2 months. But to get the same volume of work but with the good form, then was for I think 1 year or 1 year and a half.
Wow.
To get a full run clean.
Wow. So it's the last percent of the planche that need like a big time of a bit like big invest of time. So it's for you, it's easy to get a bad form planche, is it right? And
Yeah,
to get the
yeah.
really the clean form, this is the stuff that needs a lot of time and not a lot of
Yeah, it's
workout.
taking really lots of time because if you're talking just about an isolated skill, it's really easy to perform it cleanly. Just do one planche or even one maltese for some second cleanly is easy, but go to your planche, press, go down, go flat. No, no, no. Be able to go from any skill to any skill in staying clean. This is taking so much time. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. And what were your goals in the beginning? What was the move that you said, I want to learn this?
Planche.
Okay.
But I tried, and I was kind of able, because if we talk about it today, my form was not a straddle planche, but 4 6 years ago this was a straddle planche. Then I just played with this, and I didn't have special goal. I was just playing in the beginning, playing a lot, playing seriously, but playing.
Because it was fun, or you wanted to build muscle or impress girls, or what was the motivation?
No, in the beginning, yeah, I wanted to become bigger because I'm little, and be little and light. No, no, no. But when I discovered planche, it was really just about performing planche, just flying,
Yeah.
staying for a long time up and try to go from any position to any position. In the beginning, I was even doing some positions that are not skills. Was the strange things. Uh, Nothing clearly. Just playing.
Okay. Nice. Yes, Yarin is asking from the community, what does your daily routine look like? How do you sleep, eat, and train? Like, let's make a
Okay.
normal day for you.
Okay. Then you have to know that I have all my time to calisthenics. All my day is everything I do in life is around calisthenics, or get consequence on calisthenics. Even if I'm home, I'm reading, I'm learning on the computer, everything turn around calisthenics. Then I wake up whenever I want. Then I go directly to catch my Red Bull.
In the morning.
And I go back down of my home, and I stretch on the barrier for 1 hour in drinking something. Then I go up. Kinda every days I spend around 2 hours to talk with my student and everything, just doing my job. Around 4 or 5 p.m. I go to train. I can go back home. It's large between 9 p.m. and midnight. Sometime. Sorry. And then I talk again to my student for a long time. I talk to the people that are asking me questions about the coaching and the programs, and then I go sleep and I wake up and again and again and again and again.
Okay. So you're like a night owl, so somebody who is working out like late and going to sleep late. Is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer the evening and the night. You know, it's calm. I prefer the night.
Okay. Nice. Yes. How does your nutrition in detail look like? Is asking Giac Bejo.
Okay, cool. You're not talking about diet is cool because diet is for people is something you don't do all the time, you know. But nutrition is your way to live. Then that is a
Yeah.
good question. Diet is not good because after your diet, you eat maybe bad. You know, I'm always eating the same way. It's like I take cashew, you know,
Yeah.
with my Red Bull. I eat this in the morning quickly, but it's really 80 grams is nothing. It's just with the Red Bull. And after that I do all my day without eating. And when I'm back home from the training, then I eat. But I eat always clean. Is about salad, really varied salad, eggs, fish. Uh, only clean things. You know, the only bad thing I have in my nutrition is Red Bull.
Okay.
I don't drink milk. I don't eat product about milk because if you know it, normally it's only toxin and fat. Then I don't eat it. I don't eat bread because it's sugar. You know, I take care about this because I can be really shredded, but if I don't take care about my nutrition for 1 week, I can go big too. You know, my body is really reacting so fast. Then, for example, I did 1 month with three eat in the day, and I was injured. Then I was only doing weighted dips, and I came to 72 kilos in 1 month. Then
What?
I don't want, you know, I really want to stay light.
And what was your PR with the weighted dips in this time? Did you try 1 rep max?
No, 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 never. You know, I was in Basic Fit. They don't have so good material. Then I was taking the 42 kilo weight between my foot, you know,
Oh.
because no belt, and
Oh.
then just pushing stupidly the maximum.
Okay. And do you know how many calories you eat in a day, approximately?
Really not, but it's depending. You know, sometimes I eat rice in the evening. Then can I really cannot tell you seriously. Sometimes I just eat five eggs and the salad. You know, it's not the same every day. You know.
Okay. So sometimes it's something like 500 calories, and there are also
No, 500 is really little because there
Okay.
is the cashew in the morning and the Red
Ah.
Bull. Between tal, I will say something stupid, but between 1,000 and 1,500 maybe. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. And why the Red Bull? Why, like a normal person drinks coffee in the morning to be awake? What is the reason for you
Yeah.
to
I
drink?
hate coffee. Really, I don't like coffee. I like nothing. And for me, is even if Red Bull is not really healthy, is already better than take a pre-workout. You don't know what
Yeah.
there is in that product. You know. No, no, no.
Okay. Guy Cohen is asking, how do you mentally prepare for workouts? How does your mindset look like?
Mm, uh, I don't need to prepare to go to workout. I love to work out. This is the thing I like the most. You know. Then when you love something, you don't need motivation. You don't need really real goal. You need nothing to go. You just go to play. I have personal rules because I know it's working like this. You know. But um, yeah, no, I don't need motivation, special goal or nursing. I just go and I see on the moment. For example, there is some day I feel that about balance and varied combinations is not going to be so good. Then I do volume, I do quantity. Some days I feel too much intensity will not be good. Then I do more control. You know, it's more about instant adaptation and personal rules, logic of work than be locked into your training, you know, and need motivation because you don't like it. No, I don't see this in that way.
Okay. Because I was asking this as well, because when I watch your videos on Instagram, you always like you're at 100%. You're like really focused, you're
Yeah,
energetic,
yeah.
you're into it. And for a lot of people, I think it's inspiring to have such a mood, such a state during workout. So how do you get into this state? You just love your workout, or?
Yeah, I love it, but it's like is rated here. Many people are asking, is rated. Uh, I see, I hope, I trust, I do, but in Russian. Then first, before to do something, you need to know what you're gonna do. You need to try to see it. If you don't see something in your head, you will not do it, or you will not do it perfectly. You know. Then it's just because I love it, and each time I just changing the music, and the music tell me what I will do. Some music are Aryan. I don't know. Uh, some are really brutal. Then you will do intensity and stupid things. Some are really light. Then you will do balance and go from one side to another side. Just fly. It's depending. It's the song that is deciding.
Okay. So you follow the music, follow your body, follow your mood.
That's it.
Okay. George 165 asked an interesting question, in my opinion. If you would be a beginner again, how would you progress with planche with your experience now?
If I hold the same knowledge.
Yes, you have the same knowledge than today, but you're a
Okay.
beginner now. How would you go?
Then I think I could get the same level in around 3 years, because I spent 3 years only about volume, lots of work in not taking care about the form. I was doing some things in the bad way, then I get injured many times. On 6 years of work, I have around 3 years of injury.
What?
Then now I'm never injured because I know how to do my conditioning and stay safe. But I paid the price to learn how to stay safe.
What are some habits, some conditioning that you do to stay injury free, if you want to share them?
Yeah. It's really a large subject. I tell you,
Yeah.
I spend 1 hour every day in waking up to stretch. But the main point is stretch the rotator cuff. If you're working on sided skill and one on planche, you have to stretch oblique a lot, and always stretch in both sense. For example, if I'm gonna stretch my deltoid, I'm gonna stretch the back part of my rotator cuff too, because if you're just stretching one part, you can just move the tension otherwhere. Then stretch everything, not only the point that hurt you, and think about the down part of your body, because some tension can go up from your leg to basin, go up by vertebral, and even finish into your cervical. Then you do everything.
Wow. Okay, so you also stretch legs a lot.
I stretch everything.
Wow. Okay, good. Nice. Yes, like you're a beginner now. Again, what planche progressions are the best? Like, I know it's a big subject, and I know that you're an expert in it, and you can talk like 5 hours about it. But to tell somebody who is asking what are the best progressions for planche, what is the short answer that you can give?
The question is, I understand it, but it's sorry, it's a useless question, because there is no good way or a bad way. We all know the basic exercises to reach the planche. It's just the way you're doing. I will say something important. Then, if you think about it, this will maybe help you to catch your planche. But the key is volume of work. If you do things one by one, you will get the result of the intensity and the volume of your work. But if you really kill yourself, if you don't think how many times I'm gonna repeat, no, do the maximum. Yeah, that's it. The best way, it's do the maximum and shut up. Really, 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 because if you want to be strong in planche, you have to learn how to appreciate to suffer, because there is lots of suffering on the planche way.
Okay, that's a crazy mindset. Yeah, but I guess it's true. I guess to get to a level that you are on, you have to love the pain, and that you have to love the hard way
I
to go there.
I don't have pain anymore, because I know how to do the things, But yeah, for the begin, for the first years, yeah, yeah. You have to be prepared because it's not easy.
You don't have pain, you mean when you do like planche presses until failure, you don't
No,
feel?
I don't have nothing. The only point that I'm hurting even now is, for example, I'm working on finger one on planche.
Mhm.
Then yeah, my thumbs have some little problems. My finger or my wrist, but in my body, I don't have problem. For example, right now I'm I did on the 4 last months. Then on 120 days, I maybe did 100 or 105 days of training. And the rest days was because I was in the train or I was not able to train. And no, I don't have problems.
Wow, respect for that. Yes, we talked before, and we've prepared something special for the people who want to learn from you.
Hmm.
Because you, like a few days, weeks ago, you published a new workout program, right?
Yeah.
The Maltese.
Yeah, it's an ebook about Maltese. We did it in partnership with Daylong, another member of my team. And yeah, the point is, in outsiders, each person uh, is expert on something. For example, Daylong is expert on Maltese. Uh, me too, but uh, not at the same level than Daylong. Daylong, I think I'm better for power move about Maltese, and he is better about Maltese. Just fact to hold and be clean and be perfect because he is perfect. Then we associated our knowledge to produce an ebook, and into this ebook you can find all basic exercises that can help you to build power to Maltese. There is the way to get your Maltese. For example, the moment you can begin, I can tell you now, you can begin to work uh, on wide movement, wide straddle, for example, if you have just some second of straddle, because you will not get Maltese. You will get wide straddle, then you will get wide full. Go wider at the same moment. You will be able to go wider on straddle, and then. It's not just a rich Maltese. It's a way from planche to Maltese.
Okay.
Then we put everything we know into this content. There is all the exercises detailed by pictures. There is a program into the ebook to learn Maltese, and in the end there is the technical details about every variation that exists. For example, there is rings, there is pronation bar, supination bar, there is fist, there is fingers, there is dragon Maltese, vertical Maltese, everything. Yeah, even two-finger Maltese. There is technical details about every variation because, yeah, sure, you want Maltese, but when you have your Maltese, you want to declinate it in every ways you're able to. Then yeah, you can get Maltese and then make it evolve in any other Maltese in with this ebook.
Okay, and I saw the how many pages you have. Like it's crazy,
Yeah, there
crazy
is
detailed.
48 pages. We spent 3 months on this content.
That's insane. And there's a whole workout program in it, like in this ebook,
Yeah, there
right?
is then the explication with pictures and schema about every exercises. Then there is a program, and then after the program there is uh, again technical details to be able to perform other variants with pictures and everything.
Okay, nice. So everybody like who is interested in that, we prepared a small special for the podcast listeners, for everybody taking the 40 minutes already and listening to this podcast. So yeah, we will put all the links, etc., in the description, and everybody, yeah, you can use the code Gornation10 to get 10% discount off it. And yeah, it's just a nice thing if you want to take a shortcut, if you want to progress faster, because I think there are a few people who have this knowledge and the experience to make this content like Daylong and you. So yeah, it's really, really nice. And yeah, that's good. And for the podcast listeners, as I said in the description.
Yeah, we did the work really cleanly, and into this content there is everything that we know, and yeah, we produced it because we think Maltese way is same than planche way is dangerous way, and if you just have some little details that you're not doing correctly, you can injure yourself, get problem into your job, into your life, and then this content is about yeah, performing faster because you have the knowledge too, but in staying safe is the most important, because yeah, you can go fast, but if after this you injured yourself and you lose 4 months, then you're not going so fast.
Yes, that's true. Do you also do other static moves? Like, do you also train other static moves than planche? Because I
Oh,
looked up your Instagram feed and I was scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I didn't
and you
see.
see only planche and
Yes.
balance, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then no, I don't really train other elements. Then I have not naturally, but I trained Hephaestus for a moment, and now I have naturally three back lever Hephaestus. Then I don't train it anymore, because I don't enjoy to do it. Back lever pull ups, same is a natural level. And I'm not interested about front lever.
Okay.
Then no, I don't really train other elements because I don't like other things. And planche is not just a skill, is like all complete category, and if you want to perform perfectly uh, every element with every variation in all different possible senses, then no, for me, planche and balance is a sport, and the rest is the rest.
Okay. Do you see your workout completely different than a gymnast's workout? Is it completely different, or
Yeah,
is it?
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because gymnasts are doing a lot of preparation. It's really organized, it's because they are beginning so young, and they are planned everything they do. We are really not doing it in the same way. And in gymnastic, you just have the basic movement. You don't have the variance and the link between the variance and everything, because sometimes, it's not the movement that is the harder, it's the way you go from a movement to another movement.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, we do combinations, they do one skill, one skill, one skill, we do complete combo. It's varied, it's really different.
Okay. And sometimes, like, do you have the situation that sometimes people think that you're a gymnast?
I don't know,
Okay.
maybe.
I was just thinking of these videos where you often appear girls reacting in public to street workouts.
Yeah.
Maybe they think that you're a gymnast, but they don't say. But
Maybe,
yeah.
but no.
Okay. Um, what's the story about your team, the Outsiders?
Yeah, then large question. Then I began calisthenics, and I came into a team. I will not say the name to say nothing bad about no one, but we was not satisfied about the way it was working, they was taking it too seriously, it was not our way. My goal is not to talk about
Yeah,
no one,
that's good.
we was not satisfied. Then with I give the idea to create team to my old teammate was Guillaume, Jules, Sangwan, and the old member. Today there is only me and Sangwan that stay in calisthenics because the other, just growed or had too much injury. But about the base of Outsiders, we are two old members staying,
Wow.
and yeah, we just decided to create a team. Uh, at the beginning was without captain, without boss, without nothing. We was just a group of friends, uh, sharing same passion, sharing knowledge, pushing each other, was just a group of friends. And today, even today, it's staying a group of friends, but uh, there is another vision that came into Outsiders because performance after performance, member after member, the team growed, and then today it's yeah, a group of friends, but a competitive group of friends, you know.
Mhm.
About static, especially there is some members as Gena or Sangwan that are doing freestyle, but for the rest is about static elements only. And then yeah, we created Outsiders with 7 members at the begin. And you know, we just try to find people that are same than us, you know. It's kind of all the time people that stay alone, do things in their way, on their side, you know. And we are people like this, you know. Some people stay with say, some people are saying we stay between us, but yeah, this is the point. If you want to be strong, it's not only about training, it's about having a good environment, you know. And in our team is the best environment that I think we can find. And we just stay together, you know. And years after years, generation after generation, then it's became Outsiders, but basically is just a group of friends.
Wow. And how come the name Outsiders?
I think it's an idea of me. It's because I just told you, kind of all members of Outsiders are people staying alone or in
Mhm.
little group between them, and Outsiders mean the person on the side, you know.
Yeah.
And at the begin, now yeah, Outsiders is famous, I'm gonna say, but at the base of the base, we was just random guys doing static on the side, you know. And then it stayed like this because yeah, we are the guys on the side.
Okay. And where was it founded? Was it in the south of France then, or?
Yeah, it was online because every members,
Uh-huh.
even at the beginning, was not living in the same point. Was half of the team near Paris, and for the other was in south of France. But we was already friends, you know. Everybody is friends, was friends. And then yeah, we talked about this, and we choose. We didn't choose, but we asked to people like us if they wanted to come with us, just simply.
Okay.
And yeah, lots of people are asking, can I join Outsiders?
Yes, that's the next
Lots
question that
of
I have.
questions like this. I just want to say, we are not a random team. I mean, you know, there is requirement. They are talking about level. No, no, no. To go into Outsiders, you don't need to get any level. You don't need nothing. You need to be intelligent and independent, and to be already friend with all the team. And years after years is becoming harder because now we are there is two conversation. In the competitive conversation, we are 15%, and in the other, we hold the old members. You know, then we are 23. But to be friend with 15 or 20 people is becoming hard. You know, but we go to the people that we choose and we propose them to join us if they want.
That's great. Because I also followed Kevin Rouland already for a long
Yeah,
time because he's like a crazy beast
he's
with his,
amazing. Yeah.
yeah. And when did he join? And
Oh, he is a kind of old member. I think he's in Outsiders for 3 years, maybe a little more.
oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he began so young and he is in the team from a long time. Yeah.
Insane Mana. We will put him in the description. Just somebody that I follow as a private person. I really enjoy watching his videos, and for me, it's impressive that a young boy at home in his bedroom like is doing
That's
some
it.
mana, and that's like just insane. That's the
That's it.
power of calisthenics street workout for me. Really, like
Yeah.
you need
A kid
nothing.
doing full
Yeah.
planche, mana, and Victorian cross
Yeah.
on rings in his room. Yeah, that's it.
That's
Incredible.
yeah. Yes. So yeah, next question is what are your goals for the future? Is it competitions? Is it somebody was asking, do you plan world records? Is it yeah, professional goals like with your coaching, etc.? What are your goals?
Personally, just about performance. You know, I don't want to. I just want to be a wall. I mean, you know, when I began calisthenics, I saw some athlete that for now are not anymore exceptional, but for the period, it was incredible to see it. You know, I want to be something like this, something you cannot go up in 10 years, for example, you know, then because every generation is doing better and better and better and better. For example, if I do 25 presses, you will not do better in a short time, you know. Then I want performance that cannot be beaten, or you in the beginning you think you cannot beat it, because in the beginning I began and I was seeing someone doing I don't know 10 presses. I was like, oh my god, you know. But I want to give the same reaction to people, and I want to make it really complicated to beat for them, even for the generation in 10 years that will be so much stronger that we are now.
Okay.
Then about Maltese, yeah, uh, I want I want the record about full planche presses, Maltese presses, full planche push-up, one arm planche hold. And I'm not interested into full planche hold, because you have to know that you can be able to perform 30 seconds of full planche, but being so bad about combos, you know. Someone that is strong in planche is not someone holding 30 seconds. It is someone that can go from any planche to any planche, you know.
Okay. Wow. That's crazy. That are some records, some stuff that yeah, maybe our kids will try to beat, but yeah, it will be
They
hard.
will beat it, but, you know, because the next generation is sure going to be incredible, you know. As the last one of the last person that came into Outsiders is BS Nathan, and this guy is 18 years old, and there is no sense in his level. He's really incredible, and in 5 years he's gonna kill me. I hope, you know. And
In
but
planche,
I will
yeah.
not let it easy, you know.
Okay, that's a good mindset. That's really, I appreciate that a lot. Do you have an idol in planche, somebody that you look up to?
No, I never had idol in nothing in life, because if someone is your idol, he is up to you. You will not beat him, and you cannot be the first one in having an idol.
Okay.
I don't think like this, you know. I have style that I like. I have some athletes that I like, but no, I don't have idol. But the plancher that I like the most, if I have to say two names, is Alexander Didenko, the Ukrainian boy, and Livan, one of my teammates. These are my two favorite planche guys.
He also Leven also did a one-arm planche max hold attempt, right?
Yeah. He is 17 or 18 second. I don't remember. I love him. He is my friend, but I will beat it with my both arms.
That's really nice.
And he will try again to beat it, and you know that's the game. Even if we are friends.
Yeah, competitive friends. Like, this is what I like. It's not only that you go to competitions, but you also see yourself as competition. That you always want to be better.
Yeah, like, you are a friend, but about performance, it's a game.
Yeah. That's nice. Do you recommend somebody like starting with his workout, or like somebody just an athlete? What do you recommend? Is it training with rings, bands, weights, parallettes? Like what is the stuff that you recommend?
I recommend nothing clearly, you know. Every exercise is focusing on something, okay? And you don't have, yeah, this is my answer. You don't have to choose, you know. It's depending of what you need. If you cannot extend your arm, you will not have the same work than if you cannot extend your legs, you know. Everybody have good points and bad points, and have to focus on bad points. What I can tell you is planche is not only about shoulder power, is about core power. Then don't work only about with tuck planche, for example, because you are not focusing on core hold power. If you are doing only tuck, then that's the point. Don't choose between an exercise or another. Do everything and do the thing you need, because the guy next to you don't need the same thing than you know. Then everyone should do what he need about him only. Okay. And don't choose between one exercise or another, because everything is complementary.
Wow, nice. These were some really nice questions. I still have some quick questions, quick answers to finish off. Um,
Okay.
I feel bad asking this question because I don't know if you eat any of these, but what do you prefer, pizza or burger?
I don't. It's not I don't like. I'm as everyone, I like to eat bullshit, but I prefer to feel light in planching. But if I have to choose, pizza.
Okay, good. I always have to think when you talk about nutrition, I always have to think about Johan, like Sangohan, because he's eating like shit.
Yeah. But someone listen to me. If you was not eating bullshit, you will be half better, and you know it. You know it.
I will send him a story afterwards with this. That's good.
Okay.
Nice. Do you prefer dogs or cats?
Dogs,
Dogs.
because it's a social animal. It's not individual.
Okay, it's not an outsider.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have a favorite location for holidays?
No, because wherever I could be, I can planche. Then no.
Okay.
When I traveled, I don't go to see a place. I go to see some people.
Okay.
I move for a reason, to see someone. I don't move to see how are the building. I don't care really.
Okay, that's great attitude. What is the worst exercise for you? Like the nightmare exercise?
The hardest.
No, like an exercise that you hate. Somebody asked this question and he said, "Yeah, for me it's burpees." So he was
Oh yeah,
asking.
but for me, burpees is not even calisthenics. They say, "Oh yeah, like they into calisthenics," but no. You have to know that if you want to perform skills, the hardest point is bring your leg. Then, if you want to be strong in skill, but you get heavy legs in the same time, is paradoxal. There is no sense into this. Then the exercise I hate the most, muscle ups, is boring.
Okay, good. um, yeah, like I already asked, your favorite calisthenics athlete. You said Levan, and
A planche guy, yeah, Alexander Didenko and Livan Role in my team, yeah.
okay, nice. Do you have a favorite book? A book that you would recommend to the people, or are you not a reader?
Uh, yeah, the one of Frédéric Delavier. I don't know if you know him.
No.
Uh, ah, c'est quoi le nom? The Bible of Musculation. Yeah, I think it's the Bible of Musculation. Yeah, it's the book of Frédéric Delavier. Is a really famous book into gym work and everything. And yeah, it's interesting if you want to learn about. Ah, then little publicity for him because
Ah,
his book is really great. Then
nice.
yeah, there is lots of knowledge about your body into this, and if you want to be performant, you have to know yourself.
That's true. So you learn a lot about the muscle connection. You like about the.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there is everything. There is amazing. Is not painting, but you know what I mean. Yeah. There is everything you need to know about how is your body. Yeah.
I heard it's nearly as good as the Maltese ebook. I heard like somebody said it.
I don't have the pretension to say my ebook could be equal to this book
Yeah.
because it's not the same work. But finally, when we will have finished. Sorry if it's not perfect. All the ebook and all the content we want to put everything we created into a book finally. Then
Wow,
maybe one day.
that's great. Nice. Yes, the best calisthenics event you've ever been at so far.
Is Burning Gate Cup for sure.
Okay. And somebody asked if you will compete there next year. Somebody asked in the question.
If they do the competition, sure, I would like to go in this event again. Yeah, sure.
Great. And the last question for the day: if you have to decide for one planche variation only, and you have to only do this planche variation your whole life and no other planche variation, what would you choose?
I stop calisthenics.
Okay.
Yeah, for true, because I don't like just the movement himself. For me, it's about taking space. You know, that's why I say flying, you know, because
Yeah.
press to flag to one arm planche to the other side, one arm planche to Maltese to na to finger to, this is what I like, you know. If it's just do this, I go to play computer.
Okay.
And that's why I don't like front lever, you know, because there is nothing up to you when you're planching. You can take all the space, even more when you're on floor. That's why you see me doing lots of floor, because if I want to begin in that sense and then switch in the other sense, and I can take all the space I want. But in front lever, you will always have the bars up to you. And yeah, even one of the strongest front lever in the world is in my team, is Onizuka, is Ryan. And even in being so strong in front lever, he tell me I prefer the sensation of planche, even in being so much stronger in front lever. Then
Wow.
yeah, it's about the feeling.
Okay. Wow. Nice. Yes. So we finish off this episode once again. For the people who want to learn from you, who want to take the shortcut, who want to get your knowledge, etc. All the details about the planche, the Maltese book, the planche program, etc. is in the description. Use the code GORNATION10 for 10% off. And how can people get in touch with you? Do you reply to your Instagram messages, or is
Yeah,
email
I
better?
reply a lot, but you know, this time my account is growing kind of fast, and I receive a lots of message. Then if you want to contact me, if you have a specific question, really a useful question, you know, a question that I don't hear 100 times a day, and if you say hello before to ask, because planche program bro, goodbye, have a good day. uh,
Yeah.
if you're talking normally and if you have a really interesting question, yeah, I will answer you. But I cannot sell my service to my students and answer freely to other people. Is not respectful for them. Then yeah, if it's one interesting and specific question, I will answer. But I don't have the time, you know, and generally I don't answer so much anymore. I spent during my first year of calisthenics, I was answering every time, giving advice to everyone. But it's okay. I did my free job now. I have to give my time to my project, my training. I have a girlfriend. I don't have the time. Sorry. But if you have the question, yeah, maybe I will answer you.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, planche program bro is not the right question, but yeah,
It's
maybe.
hello. Could I ask you a question? No, no, no. And yeah, yeah, sure. But 80% of the question are like, give me this, give me this, give me this. No, it's not working like
About our
this.
planche program, like they want everything. Yes.
Yeah, like yeah, like you are a machine, you know,
Yeah.
giving programs. No, no, it's not working like this. You know, this program represents years of work, years of injury, uh, time to create it, and yeah, now our time have a price if we want to develop it. And you know, it's good because in France, we are in the first person that are doing this. Then if it's working for us after this, the business will be open for the next people that will want to join it, you know. And finally we are creating the economy in France about calisthenics, because was not existing. So about how to learn calisthenics, not about material or clothes, you know, but about course and coaching. We are opening the way for the next one.
And that's really great. You do a really good job, and it's really important to make calisthenics grow, because not every athlete can begin at zero and can do this like this. The sport doesn't grow because
Yeah,
it
and the
stagnates.
point is, you know, teach to people is I think is really useful, because I saw in 6 years that the medium lifetime of an athlete in calisthenics is around 4 years. 70% of the athletes have too much problem or don't have the success they want, then they stop to, or go to something other. But in teaching people, they will get less injury, they will have better result, and finally more people will stay in calisthenics and share this knowledge with their own friends. And finally, I think teach to people is the most important things to make calisthenics grow.
Yes, that's true. Nice. So yeah, we're coming to an end. And before you can end the episode, I want to say thank you to everyone listening to this till the end, because it's now like it's a long episode, but I think it's worth watching it. It was really, really nice to get all the insight, etc. And first of all, to the viewers, thanks for listening to this till the end. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you like it. Hope you want to share it. You want to like it. You want to do whatever you want. And check out definitely Valentin and his work. He's doing like really, really good work. And just all the links of the outsiders of Valentin, of everything is in the description. And also a big thank you to you, Valentin. Merci that you took the time, that you sat down at this time, because I know your time is precious, and you want to do.
Yeah, but was really a pleasure, and thanks for inviting me, and thanks to all people watching this video and that asked for this interview. Thanks to all of you.
Yes. So have a great evening and have a great life, and hope you go motivated out of this interview. And
same. Send you chakra and have a good evening too.